Hey, Povermouth here. We are looking at a, there we go, at a weird kind of match here. Let me see if I can kind of catch, let's see if we can look what's going on here. So this is 604 versus Starfleet. Starfleet with the bracketed names. I will kind of get into what this whole fucking deal is in a second here, but let's kind of call out who's here. On 604, we got Andrew, James, Dr. Death, Clam Soda, Deadly Snake, Lich, like that Shock over there, Firestorm, Swank, and Ahara. Might be one or two more in there. Who we're watching right now is Bionic. On Starfleet, we got, let me see here, Odo, Mr. Spock, Bones, 7 of 9, James T. Kirk, Beverly Crusher, Colonel Kira, Data, Benjamin Sisko, and Commander Riker. Who are you rooting for? Oh, Jesus. Let's see. What's the story here? There we go. We're on a Canyon Crusade Deluxe, by the way. So, let's see. I guess this is like started. I really don't even know. Let me try to get control of this thing here. So, Starfleet for sure is a Smurf team. I know that because I'm pretty sure I was one of them, but I can't remember who. 604, not a Smurf team, but it was just some other like Bizarro for fun team, I think. Because it's mostly KOV, I think. It's my recollection anyway. I think Bionic was on that, James was on that. Both really excellent players, in addition to most of the other guys. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I ever saw a match where James didn't get like the high score. Really solid player. But then again, you know, high scores don't necessarily make for amazing players, but in his case, I think in a large part it did. But yeah, I'm trying to kind of figure out... who I was here. I kind of know who I wasn't. I wouldn't have chosen Colonel Kira, because who the fuck wants to be Colonel Kira? That's like a troll name, pretty much. Bones was somebody else. I think that's who has the flag right now. I think that's some guy that I think always played under Bones, whatever, like a decent kind of like hub player or something, maybe. I could be completely misremembering this, so sorry if somebody's that guy. I wouldn't be Mr. Spock. I would not be James T. Kirk, I think. Beverly Crusher, I remember I was not Beverly Crusher, but I was very jealous because that's a great name, especially for Heavy O, in like all caps. I don't think I would have been Data. Oh, taking out Clam Soda. But, I'm thinking I was either 7 of 9 or Commander Riker. I don't know why I would have been 7 of 9, but, Commander Riker, you know, he's got the beard, why not, right? This is just so random. I like, too, how, like, when, Bionic here starts, like, the match has already started and he's kind of, like, joining. You can see about, like, how seriously they're taking this. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like a fuck around kind of match. I think we see Bionic like TKing Clam Soda quite a few times as well. In a way, I kind of want to slow it down when Bionic checks the score there, but he's a little bit too quick for that, unfortunately. So I think maybe it could be the pings there kind of reveal who's who, as I typically had like best ping ever. No big deal, best ping ever. But, let's see here. So, Canyon Crusade Deluxe. I thought, honestly, at least for me, this is one of the better maps that kind of came out in the new map pack. I don't remember if this was like Docks or Open Call or whatever, but really kind of a fun map. Like, you know, you had some turrets and stuff like that, like the elf turret and so on, so it made, you know, getting on the base kind of a semi-necessary thing. Not necessary, but useful. M+2 base, granted there were 2 not so hard to take. So, Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think as compared to some of the other ones that came out, this one was really, really pretty fun. You know, has like the bowl and stuff. Really, bases not too far apart. So kind of encourage a little fast-paced action and stuff. You could do a variety of things, like we see Bionic here sniping as well as stopping heavies, mind disking, shit like that. You could also even probably run like a heavy on flag here. And the kind of fun thing about it too, looks like Commander Riker has the flag. I want to say that could be me, but who knows. Yeah, the funny thing about this is that, like, as far as the sort of Smurf teams and stuff, or Smurfs in general, I'm trying to think, like, did other games really have that the way Tribes did? I don't know. You know, because, like, why would you, you know, it could be too that you, you know, make a Smurf for yourself. In case people don't understand, by the way, if you're just, like, some random person watching this for whatever reason, a Smurf is a fake name for yourself so that other people don't know who you are. But the question is, like, why would you do that? And it's probably, too, that, like, if somebody sees, say, like, i.e. Natural, or if they saw, say, Poe Vermouth playing, I'm sure they'd want to, like, be, like, the one to kill him and stuff, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to kind of play, you know, play effectively if people are constantly going out of their way to kill you. This would be on pubs and such. Doing this kind of thing in a semi-match or getting on a team like this, this Starfleet gig right here, I think in a way is probably more so players can play like a variety of other positions, because, you know, you tend to specialize if you're kind of playing the ladder seriously, so, you know, and as I was often relegated to the, you know, heavy on flag and whatnot, I think my true skills as, say, light defense, heavy O capper, all that other stuff was not, I was not able to shine as much as I wanted to. Yeah, this is just a really bizarre kind of quasi-match here. Like, nobody at the enemy base. I need an escort back to yeah, looks like 604 leading 3-1 right now. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say too, not to, you know, not to talk shit about Starfleet here, but to my recollection, I think this Starfleet gig was just kind of a bunch of, like, random dudes, and there was no sort of strategy, no, whatever you want to call it, coordination. It was really just like, okay, who's light D, who's offense, okay, cool, done, let's go. That kind of thing, and not so much like, yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure, honestly, if I knew who everybody else was. It was like, alright, well, that guy seems good, so I guess we can trust him to do whatever. Anyways, always kind of fun times, I feel. Yeah, I kind of wonder if these are little kind of vanity score checks here after every respawn. So 604 up 4-1 right now. I kind of wonder if Canyon Crusade ever got to be a. Did people play this seriously, like for matches and stuff? I want to say, like, yes, maybe, but not too much. I think by the time this got on the ladder, oh, taking out Odo there. By the time it's got on the ladder, I think, I don't want to say the level of competition, like, decreased or whatever. There were definitely still good teams on, but I think you often just don't really see it because, you know, I think, oh shit, nice midair. People really, like, if you're taking the ladder somewhat seriously, you really don't want to kind of risk, you know, some other team pulling kind of a win out of their ass. Especially on your map choice. So 5-2 now for 604. Yeah, it looks like Bionic in general doing a little bit of kind of light distract, I want to say. Some capping, just general light O, I think. 7 of 9 fills Bionic full of holes. So that could have been me. Could be I just took him out, who knows. Yeah, I don't know. Who would I be now? Maybe somebody that's like kind of a complete troll, like from like Star Trek Enterprise or something that like nobody watched. I can't even remember like any names from that one even. the mind disc there a little bit. Good. Nice laser shot. Yeah, Bionic a very... Yeah, nice fucking disc, huh? Yeah, Bionic a very good player. KOV actually in general was a very good team. I think that... I don't know what the story was with them as far as like OGL and that stuff, but it feels like they were either not on the ladder or maybe just kind of like often on the ladder so much that my team never really ended up playing them. But I think we ended up playing them much later, and I sort of like on I remember playing them on Reliquary actually, and I never really like knew. I assumed they were good because I think I'd seen some other guys around, but never really seen the team. And they, you know, I don't know if they won, but it was definitely a very close match. And I mean, that was when we were playing really well too. So yeah, a bunch of very solid players. Dude, local chats are the best, especially in like a match type of thing. Yeah. Commander Riker blasting him with a well-placed disc. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could have been me. Could have been me. So 604 leading 7-2 now in this kind of bizarro match. Yeah, what a fun map. I don't know, I like that. I like the bowl, I like you can kind of make some interesting routes off of it. I like the bases are so close together. Nice kind of assets and stuff. It does have an actual kind of base that you can go heavy O to, so there's a lot of like different ways you can play the game. Yeah, fun times. You know, in a way, if this had been kind of there from the start, like let's say this map had been there from release or whatever, I think it definitely would have been, say, like a you know, right up there with Stonehenge as far as, you know, frequency of matches played and so on. You know, plus two, I think another thing is that like they didn't go too over the top with the bases. You know, like that one pretty straightforward. I think the other base is slightly bigger, but you know, likewise not that bad. Whereas I think a lot of those somewhat new maps, not a lot of them, but some of them anyway, got way too much of a sort of Scarab Ray-esque kind of base, because like, oh yeah, wouldn't it be cool if like we had this huge base? And it's just like, no, not really. That wouldn't be cool. That would be annoying. Don't do that. It's like we want to be outside, skiing on beautiful slopes and making up insane ski routes that go thousands of miles an hour. That's what I want. Man, Bionic making all kinds of stops here. Alrighty, well, yeah, look at James with 40, next highest, like, I mean, Firestorm 27, and Bionic and so on. So, a few players with 0. Not taking stuff too seriously. Oh well. Interesting match. That was kind of fun, I guess. The you know what, I think it really kind of showcases in a way too the you know, the different maps that maybe got played a little bit farther along in the tribes kind of scheme of things, and also too the whole situation with kind of Smurf teams, all that kind of thing, which I think was an integral part of the game as well. I don't know, you know, a little nostalgic for all this stuff too. You know, I remember that type of thing. You know, whether I was 7 of 9 or Commander Riker, who knows at this point. But fun to kind of fuck around and kind of take the game a little bit less seriously than, you know, the kind of die hard, refuse to lose, practice for hours on end kind of thing. Fun times, y'all.